What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Wings and Things with Fidel. We're missing Josh today because of the quarantine, COVID-19. But today, we got two of the families watching a legendary fight, UFC. We're going to watch it right now. We'll let you know. And this is up. Today is Manny with my compadre and my brother, Eric. What's up, babies?
A huevo.
Hey, how's it going, you guys?
Big chillin',
How's it
dog.
going, guys?
Big chillin'. Right now, we're going to watch. Who are we watching, dog? Tell everybody who we're watching.
We're watching Cain Velasquez versus Junior Dos Santos. The
Part
trilogy.
One. Part one. So right now, this took forever to do because Manny be busy, dog. That fool was like, hey, I'm gonna be here at 5 and it's 9.
I'll be active.
Now we can't say what he was doing, but that fool be active as hell. So tell us about this fight, dog. Tell us what's up.
Honestly, it's one of my it's my all-time favorite fights, bro. Honestly,
the trilogy, right?
it's a trilogy.
Not this one.
No, honestly, it is. They go.
It's 3. Cain Velasquez versus Junior Dos Santos.
Cain Velasquez,
This is part 1. This is the first one.
in my opinion, he's one of the greatest UFC fighters
Who?
to ever enter the octagon.
Who?
Cain Velasquez.
Nah, Connor.
No.
Nah, 2 different weight divisions.
Yeah, Cain Velasquez will eat him up.
Yeah, probably, dog. The truth is, yeah, dog. The truth, yeah. That fool, how tall is that fool?
Cain Velasquez is 6'3".
Damn, dude.
Or
That's like
if
a
I'm
huge
wrong,
difference.
he's 6 feet, just 6 feet. I might search that up right now.
Yeah, search it up. We want facts right here, baby.
Yeah.
I know, guys. Whoever usually listens to my fans, it's usually psychology meets comedy, but this one's the fight companion where we're just reviewing fights. Because of the coronavirus, we can't do live shows like we were going to do Kukui versus Habib. But because of the quarantine, we can't. So right now, we're just going to do a legendary fight. So for those that don't know a lot about UFC and want to join us, we're watching this. I don't remember the number of the UFC fight, but we'll figure it out when it comes out right now.
Cain Velasquez is actually 6'1".
6'1", dog. 10 there. That's 3 inches taller than Connor.
Yeah.
Yeah, 3 inches. Connor's 5'10", dog.
Yeah, Cain Velasquez
5'10".
weighs in at 239.
Hey, that's a lot, dude.
Oh, yeah, 6.
Connor weighs 150, dig, 160. His walking weight's like 165, 170.
Damn.
Yeah. And I only know because he said it, because I was chilling with that for last day. Junior Dos Santos, 6'4", 239.
JDS, 6'4".
Salvador, Brazil. Damn, was a tank, dog.
That fool's, yeah.
Oh, you fight that fool, compa?
I'll take him my way.
That's true.
No doubt.
That's what's up. That's
I hit him with the uppercut, elbow.
Eric?
Finish him up.
You'll fight that fool?
I'll take him out, yeah.
Serio, dog.
Easily, way. Easily, no.
Tell everybody what we're drinking, Eric, because this is like hosted by for you.
Well, for me, I'm drinking Black Label. Probably my favorite spirit, man. I'm not gonna lie.
Easy.
What are you drinking? Vodka.
Everybody that knows me knows I drink vodka. Great Goose.
Vodka with Coke. I've never heard of that combination.
You know, it's because I didn't have my usual. I usually do sparkling water with lime.
Okay.
Yeah, compa just became.
Fidel is full of surprises.
Compa came from eating something. Damn.
Yeah, that kitty.
Say whatever, dog.
Yeah.
All right, right now they're just barely. Bruce Buffer's just lighting everybody up. Like Bruce Buffer pumps people up, dog. No lie.
Oh, well, remember when we were at the Connor fight?
Yeah,
with,
the Connor.
Cowboy. I was repeating everything he was saying. He's like, it's time for the main event of the evening.
Dang, man, he took out his dong, dog. Just started beating it.
For real, man.
He was
I got
just
super excited.
That fool's
T-Mobile Arena was shaking, bro. I thought it was gonna earthquake right there.
Dang, food, 20,000 people just
just stomping the arena out.
Damn, sick ass fools, dog. Look at this food. I'll be
Cain
scared.
Velasquez with the whole brown pride tatted right there.
Hell
Chest.
yeah! All right. First round. Just start it. Let's see what happens. I haven't seen this fight. Damn, them leg kicks hurt though.
Leg kick.
Those when you check them, if you don't check them, those things hurt. They add up.
Right jab.
Oh, let's see what's up. People should, if you're listening to you guys should tune in UFC Network. Shout out to Connor. That was the homie, dog. Proper 12.
My guy right here.
We paid a lot of money to go see that fool. What was it? December?
He get caught slipping right here.
January.
I remember when this fight was live. It was on
Fox.
It was on Fox.
It was the first
on Fox.
It was free.
So this fight was supposed to be that fight that was gonna just send Cain Velasquez into like stardom mode.
Damn.
It was like that fight, man. I was gonna open.
Oh, he got hit with the right.
It's gonna.
He's getting bombed. He's getting bombed. Everybody, he's getting bombed with the left, with the right, with the right.
That's it.
It was gonna open
First
his
round.
JDS.
First round fight. First
JDS took
round.
it.
And then just
3
like
minutes,
that, he left,
56
man.
seconds. 3 minutes, 56 seconds. Who won?
JDS,
Damn.
Junior Dos Santos. But he
This-
better be ready for war. 'Cause that's what Cain Velasquez is gonna bring.
Damn. First round fight, bro.
Yeah. Only the first time I seen this shit, that shit was like
It was heartbreaking, though.
it was heartbreaking. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But everybody was watching it. This was on public TV, public.
I remember
Everybody
showing
look
it
right
to
here.
my mom.
Replay. Dig it,
She's
JD.
like, that's it.
With the right. Ooh, in the temple.
He
Damn,
got him
Brown
good. He
Pride
got him
goes
good.
down. Joe Rogan in the background. Shout out to that fool. Damn, with the right. Dude, that's a sick ass fight. He tried to protect himself with his feet, but no dice.
He caught him slipping.
Three left hands, dog.
Yeah, he
Oh,
dropped
he's
some
out.
bombs. He dropped bombs.
He
on
hits
him.
him 4 more times with a right in the temple.
Yeah, he was out.
He was out. He couldn't look right there.
he
Ooh,
was-
his whole body just.
He was out, but his conscious, he recovered so quick. Look, he was unconscious right there.
Yeah, he
And
passed
then-
out.
And right
Dude, right there,
passed
he's
out.
down again.
But look, just like that boom, he's up.
Damn, CTE. Somebody.
That was it.
That was it, man.
Damn. But the
Didn't
next
believe it.
one,
Part 2.
part 2, dog. Right now we're gonna do, because the first one ends pretty quick. We're gonna do the second fight, the UFC. Junior Dos Santos with the W against Cain Velasquez in the first round. The damn intro was longer than the damn fight. But the second one is war. The second one is war, guys. So don't worry. We got Eric on the mic putting the damn fight on the UFC network. All right, this is UFC Heavyweight Championship. Dos Santos versus Cain Velasquez. This is the UFC 155. If anybody wants to tag along and join the fight with us, this is the UFC 155. Cain Velasquez versus Junior Dos Santos Part 2. UFC 155. I always forget this fool's name. What's this fool's name?
Junior Dos Santos.
No. The ref. The
ref?
yeah. That fool's as good as it get, bro.
Yeah, he's probably like the favorite right there, the top. I forgot his name. Herb Dean.
Herb Dean.
There you go.
That fool's cool as heck, dude. I heard his podcast. When he came to Joe Rogan's podcast,
Yeah.
it was dope.
Round.
This is round one.
Round one.
Just started. 155 UFC card. 155. Dos Santos versus Velasquez. Damn, their grappling game, just takedown. These guys are humongous, dude. For real. They're just some big ass vatos. 250. Look at that. Blood. The takedowns. It's all crazy right now. You gotta. This is like the vengeance right now. This is no joke. Velasquez is pissed.
Honestly, I think the second was my all-time favorite fight from them.
Coming into this fight, nobody was giving Velasquez a chance for some reason, because one of the stats that JDS was known for was that it was so
Put it
hard
closer.
to take him down. It was so hard to take him down, and he had like so little time on his back.
Yeah.
Right? That was one of the biggest stats coming into this fight, and as I remember, because obviously I wanted Cain to win. But everywhere you and then JDS, he was like the rising star, man. Everybody was
Everybody was behind him.
everybody was bandwagging on that phone.
Yeah.
And the next thing you know, this
Don't
fight
spoil it,
happened.
don't spoil it.
I was even like a little bit like worried, like damn, he might not he might struggle again and get that quick knockdown. And JDS was knocking everybody down. So,
JD.
but look, it was just that
hype.
Cain
Cain Velasquez cardio was just in a whole different level.
Yeah.
I came back with a vengeance, huh?
What I think Cain brought was that he was making JDS fight backwards. See how he keeps taking back?
Yeah.
JDS
He's putting the pressure.
He had
Just like-
never been in that position before.
Just like Tyson Fury and
Yeah.
and what's his name?
Wilder.
That Tyson Fury was putting a
Yeah.
lot of pressure on
He
that fool.
did.
His whole fight, he had to backpedal.
Yeah.
So it's the same thing. You got to
He was
take the
bringing
fight
it
to
to
him.
him.
He was bringing it to him.
yeah.
Because that fool has power, but he doesn't have the best technique.
Exactly.
So you got to take him off their game. You know
Yeah,
who's never off
correct.
their game? Conor McGregor.
See, Conor McGregor, he's like he could fight backwards.
Yeah, he could fight
He'll come
backwards,
at you
forward.
with different angles.
He has that sideways punch where he just like jumps sideways.
Yeah, because it's like a whole different like a whole different science. Like when you fight backwards, a lot of box analysts they think they talk about this like you see
Ooh,
fighters
Velasquez.
coming forward.
he has a cut.
Yeah, Velasquez has a
on
cut.
his like top.
Yeah,
Right. on
what's
the
his
right
name?
side.
Yeah, on the right
of his
side.
eyebrow.
What's his name? Muhammad Ali would talk about that. How when he would fight, he would train, he would run backwards.
Yeah,
He would run like 3 miles backwards.
Yeah, it's like
it's just the mentality is
it's
different.
it's like a whole different just a whole fight style that you gotta like kind of get used to. Gotta know how to
It's like
master.
Bizarro Land. It's just everything backwards.
Yeah.
All right, Dos
Strikes.
Santos
Dos
and
Santos
Velasquez.
21.
Velasquez 36.
Velasquez 36.
Total strikes. We're still in the first round.
Landed.
1 minute 45 seconds. If I see these fools in the bar and they try to pick up my chick, I light them up. Manny has my back.
I got your back.
Manny always has my back.
I got your back.
Eric would probably record it while I'm getting my ass kicked.
I got you.
We'll upload it on YouTube.
To Wings and Things.
To Wings and Things.
Oh,
He dropped him.
Chin shot.
Dropped him with the left hook.
He's
lighting them up on the ground.
Seconds,
Oh,
he got lit.
He got up.
Velasquez lit him
dropped
up.
him again.
Oh my god.
He's just pounding and grounding.
He's just taking.
He's holding on to the fence. He's not supposed
JD's
to though.
taking hits, and he's still like a beast taking them.
Yeah.
He's still taking. That's a lot of damage.
He took a.
He's getting hit with the left. He's over him. Ooh. Dos Santos is not on his feet. He's just getting wailed.
Yeah, he's just getting pulverized.
He stood up. All right, JD stood up.
And dropped again.
Damn. Oh, with the
Again,
left.
Ken Velasquez with the pound the ground.
Hey, Ken Velasquez came down with a vengeance. He's not the type of guy that's going to roll down.
You see that? Ken Velasquez taught that to Khabib.
Yeah.
The fool's from AKA, right?
Yeah, the
Both
training.
of them, both of them.
Fuck Khabib. Down. 20 seconds of the first round left.
I'm surprised that referee Dean didn't stop
I thought he was like it was gonna stop right now, dude.
Yeah, he's just getting mauled. He's just getting mauled on right now. Pound and ground. He's not even
That shit
defending
tastes good,
himself.
dog, for real.
Hey, you
Damn.
taste good.
Damn, that's what's up. That's what's up. Damn, look at that. That's a war right there.
Yeah. Oh, he better be prepared for war.
JD has a pretty bad beat up face in the first round. First round just ended. And
Hey, you guys know what that fool the cut man's name? I haven't seen that fool no more.
Was it Nacho something?
man, that was a big ass watch though, dog. Look at that shit. How much is that shit worth? Like 50,000, 40,000?
50 grand more.
Damn, that was stunning on everybody.
That shit looks hard. No, that shit's fat.
If any watch companies want to sponsor Wings and Things, more than happy. Citizen Watch. Look at right now. Review hits with the left, power bomb with the right in the face and the chin.
He fakes the left, hits him with the right.
Oh, but I took a hit too.
Dropped him.
Ooh, he kind of dodges a little bit.
But
Back in the day, they didn't block. They didn't defend that much.
Ken Velasquez is ready for war. He's ready to die right now.
For real, I think that's the mentality. You got to be ready to die.
Well, exactly.
For real, when you go into this, you got to be ready to die.
Yeah.
Manny's scared though, dog.
Nah, fuck no. When I go in, I'm ready to die too.
That's what's up. Look at that. Damn, JD is breathing heavily, dog.
Yeah.
Velasquez is not.
Ken Velasquez is barely warming up with.
Ooh, that uppercut. Ooh, damn.
With that uppercut.
Damn, guys. If you guys.
But if you notice, JD is he's going for the knockout. Ken Velasquez is going, he's taking his time with.
God damn, excuse me, guys. Right here, we're recording this on Friday night, April 17th, guys. So if you guys want to watch UFC 155 with us, just log it in. UFC Network. We're in the second round. 431 and JD's in the back. He's been on his back for the whole second round. Yeah. He's on the ground.
He's getting mauled by Kane. Kane is just
that wrestling, dog.
That wrestling, exactly.
That jiu-jitsu. He's just dogpiling them right now. Hey, JD has balls, dog. I was taking hits, dog. I would have quit already.
I'm done.
I'm done, dog. Imagine getting hit by that fool, dog. I was a gorilla. Ooh, takedown.
Yeah. Well, one of his coaches, Daniel Cormier.
Oh, Daniel
Cormier that's his coach for wrestling.
Who's coach?
Ken Velasquez.
Serio? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Damn.
He goes down as one of the greatest UFC fighters. He's from the heavyweight and light heavyweight.
Hey, respect to DC, dog. I was a beast.
Yeah. He might be behind. He might be in the shadows of John Jones, but honestly, he's considered as one. He's considered
one of the. I love DC, dog. I was kind of sad though when he fought on Black Beast because I'm a huge Black Beast fan. What's his name? What's his real name?
Yeah. Daniel Cormier took him out.
Yeah, I fool beat him, dude. He just wrestled him.
Black Beast. Then you can't.
Derek Lewis, dog. Damn,
my balls are sweaty.
My balls are hot. Why'd you take Dick? That was the first UFC to just take off his shorts after the fight.
Joe Rogan's like, why you take off your shorts for? He's like, my balls was hot. Yeah, shout out to Joe Rogan, man.
Shout out to Joe Rogan. I was invited to the Wings and Things. Yeah. I was in my living room in my house. With my mom walking in the background. Right now, dude.
On the ground. Ken Velasquez.
I want to put my son. I was about to put my son in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu before this stupid quarantine happened.
Yeah. Honestly, I think one of the best ones you can put your son on now is wrestling.
Wrestling, but where?
But Greco-Roman style wrestling.
But
you know?
where? Like, there's like a jiu-jitsu here, not that far from my house.
That's good too, jiu-jitsu. But like
Brazilian jiu-jitsu.
If you look at some of the best heavyweight champions, like their
Wrestling.
their background in wrestling.
Yeah, DC, dude, DC
Wrestling, Kane wrestling. That's the
Khabib
wrestling.
Even though he's a bitch, wrestling.
Yeah, they have a wrestling background.
They have a strong wrestling.
Where would I put him in wrestling though? Like,
I mean, you
usually wrestling is like high school though. Nah,
No, but I'm sure you could find some.
Probably some
I gotta find some after this whole quarantine because I was already gonna put him in.
There's a lot of
John Jones is wrestling too.
Yeah,
Oh,
John
yeah,
Jones.
He was NCAA.
Yeah, he was NCAA and high school.
High school, so
Hey, but John Jones is the greatest. Dick, for real.
Yeah, that's true.
I was superior genes, dog. I had superior genes. I remember the first. Hey,
say so.
do you remember both of you, dog? When I was into boxing, and I was like, nah, UFC's fucking lame. And
I
then-
remember when me and Eric would be all about UFC, huh? And
Yeah.
You were all up in love with Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah, Money Mayweather back then.
Yeah,
Money
and I was
Mayweather.
like, nah, trust, watch this. Let's go watch this UFC fight. And he'll be like, nah, fuck that. Is Mayweather fighting? Then nah, he's not.
It's facts, off for real.
Mm-hmm.
And then what is it? You guys took me to go watch at John Bones Jones, dog.
Yeah.
To defend his bill at Applebee's.
With who?
It was you, me.
No,
it was
no.
the whole B gang.
Yeah, but who was he fighting
I remember that was like 8 years ago.
with? John Jones.
It was like 8-9 years ago. And then right after he lost his belt. He didn't lose it physically, like he didn't lose a fight because he's never lost. But
He's never lost,
He had to like because he was going through all that doping conspiracy.
Oh no,
It wasn't on
It's not a conspiracy. It's not a conspiracy. It happened.
that was a fuck up.
That is a mess up.
That was a fuck up.
Yeah, that fool has to-
He's a great MMA fighter.
Yeah, he's a superior he's a superior
Yeah,
human being.
He's still trying to defend him.
Yeah.
I'm still defending him.
He's
dog.
something else in
He
the
got caught
octagon.
twice. He's a,
Yeah.
honestly, like that really blemished his career. Like
It does.
if that wouldn't have happened to Bones,
Yeah.
he would have. For me, in my opinion, he would have went down as the greatest ever.
MMA fighter.
But that's like
In
a
any
blemish.
any division as well.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's like a stain. Like he could have been like the
Yeah.
Muhammad Ali of boxing.
Yeah,
years,
that's
Exactly.
true.
Yeah.
years from now, they would have been like John
Jones.
everybody. But
Lightweight.
and now he just recently, what happened to him? He got
Yeah,
caught.
he got another
He got a
got caught with a
DUI.
gun. With a
Gun.
gun.
What does that fool have a gun for?
That supposedly he has
Jesus, dude, why is that for such an idiot?
supposedly he got injured with the last fight. He got who he fight last?
Fine. Let me.
Google that.
Who did he
Damn.
fight last? He
That white fool.
The Brazilian guy, no.
No, that white dude. Wasn't it in New Year's?
Thiago Santos, no.
Eric.
Yeah, it was like some.
Google that,
tall-
Google
Nah,
that,
it
Google
wasn't
that.
Thiago. It wasn't Thiago.
No.
He just fought.
December was
That's the one we saw at Nova, no?
No,
yeah.
bro,
Which was the one that was in December? That was
Oh
the
no,
part
he
2.
fought with my boy Dominic Reyes.
Oh, it was Dominic
Oh,
Reyes.
Yeah,
Google
he
it.
won in a controversial way though. Honestly,
that's
he did win.
right. That's
Because
right.
Dominic Reyes put in work. I think
Yeah.
Dominic
Yeah.
Reyes landed more strikes than John Jones.
Yep, Dominic
Yeah,
Reyes.
that's true.
And it was really
true.
controversial. And he was saying
Compa's right.
that
everybody.
he had something about he got messed up. He got brain damage. Some bullshit like that. I don't know exactly.
brain
But
damage.
something
Who?
about that he had short time memory. I don't remember exactly.
Jones?
We have to look it up. Yeah, when he got caught with that gun and whatever happened to that fool. I
Google
think he
it.
had a drink.
Who has short-term memory?
Something John Jones was saying that shit to the officer.
What?
Yeah.
All right, we're researching right now. Who's doing it? Who's Jamie?
Okay, John Jones arrested reveals he suffers from memory loss
Memory. There you go.
and
You see?
anxiety. I didn't.
You see, there you go.
I didn't know about that.
I told you.
But in fights, Dick, he's never taken a huge whoop. He's never been beat like that. Like he's never
Yeah.
taken a huge hit.
He said that he got this from Dominic Reyes from last fight.
Really?
Yeah.
The only time he took a pretty bad hit was with what's that kickboxer he fought that was like 50-0.
We're in the third round. We're in the 4 minutes. Cain Velasquez is still dominating Junior
real.
Dos Santos.
For real, this
Got
is
him
vengeance.
against the wall.
Yeah, just he says
Knees to
I
the
have
ribs.
anxiety and his anxiety gets bad and I suffer from memory loss.
Damn, dog. That fool probably has CTE, dog.
Yeah, I think
Or-
probably, hopefully he
too
doesn't.
Too many blows to the head.
To the
right?
head, but dude, he has that great defense. He's never been whooped. He's been a wrestler. He's not a striker.
He didn't play football, right? That was
No.
his brother. His brother.
That's his
brother?
brother. His
His
brother.
brother played football.
that fool did a lot of coke, fool.
Yeah, that fool used to be
That fool
fucking
did a lot
around.
of coke,
That
dog.
fool be drinking.
That fool be drinking,
cocaine.
doing coke. Nah, if he ever got any type of CTE or any type of brain damage, is
It's from
John Bones
blows to
Jones
the head.
and Gustafon. What's his name?
Oh yeah, that fool Gustafsson. Yeah,
Yeah,
you're right.
that fool took him in the first fight they fought. That fool took some huge hits.
Yeah,
So I can see it with him.
They fought 3 times or twice?
Twice.
Twice, right?
The second time he knocked him out in the third round on the day before New Year's.
Oh, okay.
I was in New York.
Alexander,
Gustavo, yeah, because he was like 50-0 in kickboxing.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Honestly, the first time when him and John Jones fight, that was a really great
that
fight.
was big. That was a sick ass.
That
We
was
should do that fight.
Year.
We should do that fight next week.
I think that was fight of the year, no?
Let's do it next week. Yeah, that was a fight of the year, dude. That was a sick ass fight.
That sucks for Jones, man. He could have been something like great, man. Like
he is great.
He could have been like
He's a purple belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and outstanding boxing, shooting, fighting.
he could have I guess what I'm trying to say, he could have been that poster fighter
He could have been like LeBron James, James
that would have brought mixed martial arts
to the Olympics.
more into the American community, you know, because even then still people are still like, oh, you know, mixed martial arts. But I think little by little they're already catching on, right? But he could have been like that guy that would just like, you know, shot the whole US, because he was from USA, you know.
Yeah.
Because before that, I remember it was just Brazilians killing it, it.
Anderson Silva, Belfort,
All those guys.
Jose
Aldo.
And Connor, he's Irish.
He's Irish, dude.
Yeah, he would have been
Yeah,
that.
but who was the first Mexican ever to become a champion?
Okay.
Cain Velasquez, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of talk that Dominic Cruz.
Cruz?
He was holding it, but he was like he's like Mexican American.
Oh.
Pero
Nah, I like his style. He's really
Wait,
freestyle. He's
this was
orthodox. He's half Mexican, half American.
yeah. Well, his parents are both from Mexico.
Yeah. He was born, I think, right here, no? In America,
Arizona.
Arizona.
Damn. That was huge. Dog. He's a big ass.
It was like
Mexican, dog.
Tony Ferguson, huh?
Tony first.
When Khabib told him in the first cup, like, hey, yo, he was like talking about he was a Mexican. He's like, hey, you fake Mexican. Khabib told him, like, yo, fake Mexican. Tony fake Mexican. You're not Mexican.
I didn't even know that fool was Mexican, dog.
I was laughing at Tony when they call him the cringe king.
The cringe king. Nah, that's Seguro right there. With Seguro is a cringy ass nigga.
Yeah, he has those. Like,
He's a character.
Kind of wants him to shut up. Though.
Yeah, I don't like that. Wow. Throw him in the octagon with that fool.
Right?
Yeah. With Seguro. Henry Seguro.
Nah, I gotta Google that fool. I don't know.
You don't know what's that?
Yeah, listen to his interviews, man.
Yeah.
Like
He's a bantamweight champion and featherweight.
Featherweight or lightweight? I don't
Seguro?
know.
Bantamweight.
Henry
and
Cejudo. That's CEJUDA.
the triple C.
Oh, triple C.
Because he has an Olympic wrestling.
Oh yeah. And he's a wrestler, yeah.
Yeah, Dick, I know that fool. That fool's weird as fuck.
Yeah.
so he comes
He's a
to the
light.
triple threes.
He's like light. He's
He's a bantamweight.
Yeah, so that fool is 5'4", 135.
There was talks of him
Triple
trying
C.
to fight Dominic Cruz, but
Dick, that fool's a beast. 2008 Beijing gold medal. 2007 wrestling, he got a bronze medal. 2007 Rio de Janeiro, he got a gold medal. Dang, that fool's like straight.
And he still can't hold a conversation. It's like his interviews are just so awkward, man.
Like what do you mean awkward? Like
It's just like when you listen to him, you kind of want to just be like, "Damn, shut up already."
like I seen his fight last time.
Yeah,
And he was talking after, and he says like random shit, and then it was just over.
it's just over exaggerated. Like he says just things that you kind of, I don't know. It's just weird. It's weird to explain that cringe feeling.
It's all those freaking hits.
That
All those
guy,
hits.
that guy Ariel Hawani.
Nah,
He has some of the weirdest, most awkward and cringe conversations with girls, though.
Uh-huh.
With him is with girls. If you ever if you have time, YouTube Ariel Hawani, that MMA journalist, and just put interviews with girls. Ariel Hawani, it's just so awkward, man. Like you kind of feel like you feel sorry for the guy. No, I'm serious. You feel sorry for the guy.
What's his name?
Ariel Hawani. Ariel Hawani, and then
Ariel
Hawani, yeah, and then
Wait, I think I know who he is.
Is that guy? He kind of had like a big nose.
Oh yeah. The only interviews I've seen him with is when he interviewed Connor.
Okay, yeah. He does a lot of interviews. He's like top.
He has like a
He's one of the
like
top journalists for
he has like a
MMA.
UFC, he has like a UFC show, right?
Yeah. And but there's these conversations that he has with girls, and they're just so awkward, man. He can't even talk to a girl, man. Poor guy.
Why? What do you mean he couldn't talk to a girl?
Just ask him random questions. Like even they're just staring at each other. Like it's just weird, man. You should check it out. Yeah, time, man. It's funny.
All right, guys, we're at the fourth round, 4 minutes and 34 seconds, and JD is getting his butt whooped right now.
Ken
Right?
Velasquez has just been dominating the whole time.
Yeah, this whole fight, dude. This fool came back with a vengeance. You know,
Honestly, props to JDS for holding up this long because he's just taking punishment.
for real, it's like, you know, after that fool's loss, you know, that fool went back to the training camp and said, I'm coming back.
Honestly, after the Ken Velasquez, he never came back ever again.
No,
man.
like this one, huh?
He never recovered.
He never recovered. He just
After the
kept getting
trilogy,
L's
yeah.
and L's and L's.
But you know, it's hard. I don't know if, well, maybe it's different like in boxing heavyweights, but in UFC heavyweights, it's kind of hard to keep that streak going. Cause I think who was it? Who was it that just recently got three wins in a row? Like three heavyweight defenses in a row. Like even that was a big thing. Like whoa, you know, it had never been broken. And I forgot since who, but it's kind of hard to keep a winning record as a heavyweight champion.
I remember seeing a UFC interview, and they were talking about the most knockouts in all the fights are heavyweights.
Yeah, it's tough.
And also, the people that have the longest careers tend to be welterweight. Like in the
GSP, yeah. GSP had a long one,
yeah,
man.
because in heavyweights you're gonna get knocked out.
Yeah.
That's what it is because they're just bigger dudes. They get tired faster, and you're just gonna get hit. You're gonna get knocked out.
Yeah.
Damn. So right now, fourth round, 2 minutes and 52 seconds. JD on his back, bleeding. It's no good.
Getting pulverized.
This is a sick ass fight, dude. That guy could take blows because it's already 4 rounds. That's almost 20
You can
minutes.
tell that Ken Velasquez wanted this more than JDS.
Yeah. This is like 20 minutes
This
of
is a
just getting
revenge.
beat.
Yeah.
20 minutes of getting beat.
But he's just holding them off. But he's just taking a beating.
Someone call John
Ken
Bones
Velasquez,
Jones.
look, this was cardio is unbelievable.
JD's
Like,
hands are not even up.
He don't even stop.
People wanted that fight, John Jones versus Kane.
John
I still
Jones.
remember.
Yeah.
I still remember when they wanted that fight. I was excited for that
The
fight.
fucked
man.
up thing about Kane, too many
Injuries. Yeah,
Last
he was so
setbacks.
prone to injuries that
Why do you think that was the case? Because maybe he was
He
just
was
like
training
come back
too hard, I think, on
training
camp.
too hard.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he'll get hurt.
Sometimes also genetics. You know, your body's just so prone to injuries.
Yeah.
You see that a lot in
Khabib would get injured a lot at the beginning too, huh?
Yeah.
Because I remember he would. I was interviews, and then people would make fun of him because he would get injured a lot. Like he would miss fights because of injuries.
It's kind of like some boxers get cut more easily than others.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like what's his name? Nate Diaz. That
Yeah.
fool gets cut really easily.
Yeah, it's just genetics.
That's how they stuck that bad mother. What's it called? The belt.
Bad motherfucker.
Yeah, dude, the BMF belt, dude. Dick, that fool got cut like in the second punch.
Yeah.
He was just bleeding, but Dick, that fool still got up and kept fighting.
Yeah,
That fool's a
Diaz is
beast.
tough, man.
That
Diaz is
fool-
probably one of my favorite fighters.
I wish he.
generally
Have you heard? Supposedly he's gonna fight Conor once all this is done.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Nate Diaz, they're gonna
Diaz.
do the trilogy.
I want to see that.
Dick,
honestly.
even after Conor won. And remember when we were in Vegas watching UFC, the Conor fight with Cowboy?
Yeah.
That fool said it after. He said to the announcer, he's like, Nate Diaz, anybody could be ready. He's like, you better get ready.
Really?
Yeah. Check it out.
I remember him saying that any of them bumps could get it.
Yeah.
He said that. He's like,
What's his name?
I
Was it like-
remember George Masvidal was in the crowd just begging for attention and Conor McGregor didn't even pay him no attention. That shit was hilarious. Honestly. That fool was just trying to.
But I feel like Conor, he needs to get back in the ring with
Floyd.
No, with
Habib. Dick,
He
if you
needs
yeah.
to do it
no,
ASAP.
look. Anybody that does not know UFC or knows fighting thought that it was a blowout.
Yeah.
But if you know, like I know you know, and I know Manny knows, my compa knows. The first 3 rounds, that fool had great defense. That fool backed it out. That fool,
Yeah.
he fought the takedown. He did what he's supposed to do. But dude, he got tired.
He got tired. But also Khabib, man, he brings a whole different pressure that you've
dude.
never seen
Yeah,
before.
he had so much pressure, dude.
Kind of like Kane, just like Mini though. Like, you
Nah,
know,
dude, this fool pressured him every second. The second the bell rang, pressured him. But if you remember the first round, Conor put the pressure because he
Yeah.
knew he had to put pressure. But then the first round, all he did was the defense. He had him at the bottom, and Conor kept rotating his body because he couldn't take him down. Habib couldn't take Conor down. So, dude, that takes a lot of energy.
Yeah.
Just defending the takedown. And Habib just kept going. The third round, fourth round, he was already tired, dude.
We're getting ready to go into the 5th round with Junior Dos Santos, Ken Velasquez.
fifth round, and JD
JD
desperate mode.
That was just dead.
He's
in desperate
gassing, bro. He's just.
Right now they're in the minute break. If you log
Ken
in,
Velasquez, he's ready to go. He's like, yeah.
JD got a whooping, dude. A whooping.
Look at Daniel Cormier, like, you better whoop his ass. And there was this time when AK had the light heavyweight champion, the middleweight, and then Kim Velasquez had just lost the heavyweight champion to Fabricio Verdun. I remember I was like, damn, all the fools were gonna have to be champions in AK.
That was probably one of the.
I was waiting for that.
It's just disappointing, like from my side, from Kane. I just thought,
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I thought it was gonna be Verdun. Like, I don't know, for some reason I was like, wait, how did he lose?
Yeah.
He got choked out.
He got in the guillotine.
guillotine. Yeah.
Damn, the guillotine, dude.
Yeah, I was disappointed.
Hey,
man.
Eric,
It was Verdun. Like,
Let me get you in the guillotine for like
His hometown in Mexico. It was just
yeah,
it was
see
just
that.
sad. Way.
Damn, those 2 times they were trying to blow him up. First with the ESPN, the Fox. It was Fox, and then
Fox. Fox won.
Yeah, Fox won, and then at Mexico they tried to blow him up, and he lost. And then they tried to do him again at ESPN. Remember the first time?
Francis Ngannou?
Yeah, Francis Ngannou. It was on ESPN on ESPN, like on cable, and they tried to blow him up to make him popular again, but it didn't work, man.
He's gonna pull a whole different crowd.
Yeah, he's gonna pull the
Well, now he's in WWE now.
WWE.
All right, we're right here at the 5th round right now.
5th round. He's going for a leg hook.
If you're watching the fight right now at the UFC network, you could tell that
Junior Dos Santos is out of
he's out of breath. He looks like
his gas tank is over.
He looks like the creature from Frankenstein. He's just the face is cut.
Yeah, another takedown. Like how many takedowns you think Kim Velasquez already got in this fight?
Over 10, man.
Over 10, huh?
Yeah. Maybe even closer to 15, honestly. Maybe 43.
Look at that hematoma.
Damn.
What's that thing called? Hematoma?
I don't even know, dog. That fool just looks
That thing he
dead.
got in the forehead.
He has like a huge ass bump in the forehead.
Yeah.
Like disgustingly bump in the forehead. And his eyes are like his right eye is shut almost. That's like so much beating, dude. Like he just took a punishment.
Who was that fighter? Or I think it was a girl. He blew his nose and then just
no, that was Donald Cerrone.
That was Donald Cerrone.
Yeah.
With Cucuy, Tony Ferguson.
Tony Ferguson.
Yeah,
Damn.
that's really weird how that happens. You blow your nose, and then it just
inflamed.
Yeah, it's inflamed like everything. Like what?
And also what's his name? There's a girl.
That could have just fought not that long ago. That was probably like the last fight that UFC put up.
Yeah, we were there. We were there live, dude. Did you see the Connor one? The Connor
I think it was the one with Dominic Reyes and John Jones.
Yeah.
It was her. The China girl. What was her name?
That's cool.
My bad.
Dude, she was
Holly?
No, not the Holly Holmes one. After Google it, man. We're acting like we can't Google stuff right here. Yeah, dude. Oh my god, I forgot a whooping, dude. She got a dude.
Hey, the China girl gets down, huh?
Yeah.
Oh no, my bad. That was the time when Israel Adesanya fought Yoel Romero.
Oh, okay.
It was 248. It was Wally Shang and Joanna
Jajerski.
I don't know how I can't pronounce her name.
Joanna Jajerski, something like that.
Yeah.
Can you pronounce her name?
Nah.
Joanna.
Pronounce it with and you just edit everything all this out.
Jerwetsky.
It was Joanna.
Yeah. Here, Eric.
So do it. He'll edit everything out.
No, I'm not gonna edit this part out.
Joanna Jajerski.
None of us. This is not a PC podcast, dog.
All right.
It's not. You can do whatever you want.
Just say Joanna.
Okay.
Joanna. No, but dude, some of them women, dog, get down, dude.
Yeah.
They get because their techniques, their elbows, dude. What the Karate Hottie? She's my favorite female fighter.
Who?
The Karate Hottie. I forgot her real name. Wait,
That's wifey right there. That's wifey.
She's on WWE right now.
Oh, Ronda Rousey.
Ronda Rousey, yeah. It all started with her, kind of, no? Because
Those are just talk. I think she did pretty good her 1 year right there. But that was full time. She wants to come back, but for like part time though. Decent. Like a Brock Lesnar.
there's a word for it. A puncher's chance. There you go. Just has that puncher's chance.
well, he reminds of like not what's his name? Deontay Wilder.
Yeah.
He has like no technique, and he's just looking for that one power hit.
Yeah, there
he's
you
just
go.
looking for that one power hit.
And then that started coming out, so I felt like that had a huge effect on you, because as a fighter, when you come out of these fights, and just people are brutal, man. People just talk about you. I think that really affected him, and ever since that trilogy, like it just all went downhill from there, man. He never recovered, and he never became champion. Did he even get a title shot? I don't even think they gave him a title shot again. I don't.
Low-key, I just been seeing him getting beat by Francis Ngannou. Who else beat him? I think Blades something.
Do you think it has to do something with just getting whooped physically, like taking a physical damage like that bad? Like he got a whoop in here.
Yeah.
No, I think the physical recovers. It's the mental that takes that's longer.
Yeah,
you know?
he got beat by Curtis Blades, knockout. Francis Ngannou, knockout. He Junior Dos Santos actually trip out. Look, Junior Dos Santos after the second loss, he went on to beat Stipe. Yeah. He went to beat him, and then after that, he lost to Alistair Overeem. Then went on to beat Ben Rothwell, and then went to fight against Stipe and lost to Stipe.
And that was for the UFC champion.
And that was for the UFC title.
So he did get a second chance.
Yeah. And then he beat other contenders.
I think after that Kane trilogy,
he actually beat Derek Lewis too.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, and his last two losses was from Francis Ngannou and Curtis Blades.
Man, have I had a good career then?
Yeah, he's not that bad.
I think after that Cain Velasquez fight,
I think Cain Velasquez scarred him.
Him.
I think everybody has that fight.
He just became like a normal heavyweight. Because I'm telling you that there was a lot of hype behind him back in the day before Kane. A lot of hype. They were like, oh, he's the next heavyweight, great, blah blah blah.
Honestly, I wanted to see Cain Velasquez break that record, be the first ever to be a 3-time UFC heavyweight.
Three times. But
be a but yeah, it's just hard. It's like a curse in UFC, honestly.
Has somebody broke it or no?
Supposedly, Stipe just broke it, but he lost to Daniel Cormier.
So he only defended it 3 times.
I think he did.
So he tied the record.
No, he actually surpassed it by 1 fight, I think.
So he has 4 times defended.
Yeah. Look it up.
Google it. We want accuracy in this podcast.
Yeah, let's go.
Remember, guys, this is not your regular Wings and Things.
Stipe, right?
Stipe.
This is straight UFC. Damn, look at that Mexican flag. Out to the brown people.
Oh, well.
So, compa, why did you show up 2 hours late?
I was out there,
just grinding, huh?
Oh, yeah. He won it against Fabricio Verdum.
Verdum
beat Kane, right? When he won it?
Yes.
And then he defended it 3 times. Yep, he defended it 3 times. But he still didn't break the record.
Oh, he didn't. He tied Cain Velasquez then?
I think Kane didn't defend it 3 times. I think he only defended it twice.
Because I overheard Joe Rogan say, like, he broke the record or something. That
I'll be back.
He went on.
He won it against Fabricio, and he defended it against Overeem. He defended it against Junior Dos Santos, and he defended it against Francis. And then he lost it to DC. Then he lost it.
And then he regained it from DC.
No,
he had a really good. He had a good, really winning streak. Actually, when he lost to Junior Dos Santos, Stipe, that's when he picked up all these wins.
Yeah.
He beat Mark Hunt, Andrei Arlovsky.
So he didn't win the record. I think the record is 3 times.
Damn, this is a good ass fight. I don't know if you guys want to keep drinking or just chilling and talking or order some food, or because Dick, right here we got some Grey Goose bottles, some Johnny Walker, some Proper Label, 12, Black Label,
Proper 12,
some Don Julio 1942 if anybody wants some, but nobody wants them.
Just keep drinking.
Just keep drinking.
Keep pounding.
Damn, dog.
Slide the third one in. Slide the third one in.
Slide the third one, dog. For real, dog. That fool took a whoop. Damn.
After this, Eric wants to slide in some porno in there.
Hey,
Pornhub.
man. Hey, Pornhub. Hey, it's a month free right now because of the quarantine. We could be here until tomorrow morning, dog. Just ghost loads, dog. Let's see who passes out first. Eric. I think Eric's gonna pass out first.
Let's do it.
Hey, I know this was a long wait. This was a long wait podcast because these are not just my brothers right here.
Yeah, exactly. I appreciate
that
shit, man. You're my brother too.
I pretty appreciate it, dog. And
love for you.
We that's right, dog. Like right now, we're just gonna go to right now. What's up, everybody? Right now. Yeah, right now we're gonna watch. I know, everybody. We're having a good time right now. We're drinking. We're watching UFC. Damn, the third one's not there.
Hold on.
We just watched
UFC. ESPN Plus with first podcast. With honestly, this is pretty fun. Just want to say good looking now, Fidel, for bringing me on your podcast.
He brought everything. He got the drinks, the
appreciate
food.
It. Yeah, I treat my fam good, dog.
He even gave me some.
Oh yeah, shout out there. We were talking about before you got here. We were talking about some random stuff, dog. Like me and him.
All right, no, you guys.
Tell him what you're telling what I gave this.
Really XXX.
It's because I was telling them before. I told Manny about Fleshlight because we were talking about Joe Rogan, and then I told him, hey, is he still promoting the Fleshlight? Have you heard of it?
No, honestly, I haven't.
No, because this was years ago. And before I started listening to I don't hear it regularly, but I heard it before when he was still coming up. Joe Rogan, he wasn't who he is right now
today.
Yeah, and then he would every single podcast that started promote this product.
Yeah, he did. No. Talk good.
Yeah,
Wait up.
he would promote
My
this.
dad just walked in.
He would promote this product and I would always hear it, but I never Googled it until one day I said, what the hell is this? So then I Googled it. Show Manuel with it.
Look. Wait. I don't have the iPad.
That's
Watch. Nah, it was crazy. My son has it.
It was just funny, man. This thing he was promoting, and then one thing led to another.
What's the name of the product?
Fleshlight.
Flesh, as in human flesh.
like flesh.
Fleshlight. Watch, I'm googling on my phone. I don't want this on my damn phone though.
Yeah.
But damn, it's Fleshlight, and it's this.
And this was
like a pocket pussy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was promoting it, but this was years ago. This was before Who Is It Now. So now he's all over the TV, on interviews. Now he's supposed to hold like a professional, image. But this is when he was still undercover, and only low-key people knew him.
Yeah, Dick. Now he's like family, everything. Like he just promotes like underwear, vitamins.
Yeah, you can't go on the TV and say, "Oh, I'm
He has more than 8-point-something million subscribers now. So
he was the top paid podcaster. Yeah, top paid podcaster.
Pretty sure to this day.
Right now he just got the highest paid podcast. He got like $40 million just on podcast.
Just on podcast.
Damn, that's a lot of money, dog.
We're talking some real deep shit.
This one's deeper though.
He's smart, man. He's just smart. Like
this one's deeper though. This podcast is deeper.
We talk about.
He's gonna get there.
We're gonna get there
little by little.
All right, yeah, dude.
But yeah, man. He just blew up like
Talk
that.
on the shit, dog. Talk on the mic, Eric.
I am, man. Yeah.
After this one, we should do like an 8 years one.
I think next week. They do it next Friday.
Let's do it. We could do it every Friday if you want.
Until the quarantine's over.
We'll do it after.
And then we'll do it Saturday.
Then we'll do Saturday.
Exactly, every Saturday.
Yeah, dog. Let's do it. I'm down. This is fun as hell, dog. I honestly love doing this. Like right now, I don't mind.
We're gonna get better at this, bro.
Yeah, we're gonna get better.
I was telling Fidel next time I'm buy a mezcal. That's like it's out there and people know about it, but lately it's been blowing up. It's like a different tequila, but it's pretty good, man. We should try those bottles out. Honestly, like they're like tequila pretty much.
Explain to people that don't know, because you explained it to me in detail.
But they're like more smoky,
Yeah.
They're like have more.
Explain what like the new mezcal is. That what you told me. Like,
Yeah, well, so tequila is made out of blue agave, and mezcal is made out of more different types of agave, and it just gives it like a more smokier, smooth. Like a flavor. Like, you gotta taste it, man.
Yeah. Next
good.
week. Let's do it next week.
Yeah.
I'm out.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go buy some bottles.
Ya está dicho, ¿eh?
Ya está dicho. No, for real. You better not lag.
No, para el otro viernes.
No,
Tú vas a estar.
Manny said 7, but he's gonna show up at 9.
No, I'm gonna be here though.
No.
I
He's gonna be here. He's gonna be here like at 11
I'm gonna
next time.
pull up, I promise.
Nah, hey, compa, look what Eric has on his drink though. Promote that shit.
Oh yeah, I didn't even know about these. He just told me about them. These little stones.
I noticed.
Ice stones.
Yeah,
they're ice stones.
They're ice stones. So you just put them in the freezer.
Yeah.
And they stay cold.
They stay cold. Keep your drink cold.
They're like reusable ice.
Yeah.
Reusable ice.
So no, but you know what the purpose is for it, right?
Chingón.
No.
So when you know how right now when you drink the way you're supposed to drink alcohol is what you're doing. You're savoring it. You're tasting it. You're engaging in it, right? You're not downing the cup. So when your ice melts, it doesn't dilute the flavor of the drink.
You're
it's
right.
Straight,
You're
it's straight the drink that whatever you're drinking.
You're right.
Like for you, it's just Johnny Walker.
Yeah, no, you're right. And and I didn't know about that until I started going to the Hound Bar.
Yeah,
There's a little bar right here. And
shout it out, dog. Shout out
to the Hound Bar. Hey, shout out to Kaluas.
Hey. Oh, that's right. Hey, Wings&Things fans, I'm gonna do a shout out. You're not gonna get mad, right? Wings&Things fans, I know we're in the quarantine right now, but whenever this thing is over, hit up Kalua's nightclub. Kalua's nightclub. That's with a K.
Located 100 Park, Pacific Boulevard, 6927.
Shout it out the whole address.
Pull up.
That right there.
Boy.
Live music. Alcohol, thick ass chicks, everything, dog, for real. So if you want to have a good time, hang out with the Latino people,
well.
And then hang out with the Wings and Things
We are
cast.
currently closed though.
We're closed right now, so don't go right now because of the quarantine. Don't go right now.
When we open, we'll let you guys know, man.
Yeah, so
yeah.
when this quarantine's over, but hey,
estamos,
I'm promoting Kalua's nightclub now. Compa gave me permission.
Good looking. I appreciate that. So much love.
So much love to this food too, to the B gang and all that family. But when the whole quarantine's over, hit up Kalua's nightclub.
Pull up, man.
Throw the address again.
Huntington Park, Pacific Boulevard.
Google Kalua's nightclub.
6927.
There you go. Kalua's with a K, dog. KALUA apostrophe S. Kalua's nightclub, dog. Hit that shit up. You'll see us live there. You'll see a live band. You have a good time. You have good drinks.
Vida música en vivo. The best micheladas in HP City.
That's right.
El ambiente está todo a dar ahí. La cosa está tranquilo.
But yeah,
That's just good, dog.
so yeah, when I was at the Hound Bar, I used to always get my whiskey with ice. I would put the ice, right? But I would use that refrigerator ice.
Yeah.
That thing that you just put on the refrigerator, or just any regular ice.
Yeah.
And well, I didn't have a good tasting of everything, so I was still new to it. Until finally they told me that you should use this different kind of ice. It's called a penny pound ice, and it's like filtered ice. It's filtered ice, and kind of like what the Stones do. It doesn't give you that diluted, flavor, and it doesn't give you a watered down whiskey.
Yeah.
So and it was really good. And now that I know about these, then I'm gonna start buying these more.
I'm gonna get you one, dog. Look,
They're good.
Look, we're talking about ice stones, and then the best place you could get them is like Beth Mo. What's the other one? Total Wine and More.
Total Wine.
There's one that my friend got. And I only know this because I saw him get it.
I think a really good store around here, around the LA.
The LA area?
community, is Ramirez Liquor, and it's on Olympic and Olympic and.
Only been there twice, dog, and it was with both of you, and I was faded both times.
With me?
No, with Manny.
Which one did you go to? The one next to Sears or the one a little more down on Soto? Ramirez Liquor.
I think it was the one next to Sears, though.
Yeah, the big one, right? It's huge.
Oh.
No, I think you're talking about a different one.
Which is the one where we went and we got the that's when I first found
we went to Total Wine and More right there.
Okay.
We went to Latino one, not that far from, like, that way.
That's where we got all them champagne. We went to Vegas.
Yeah. Okay, my bad.
No, that was from Total Wine and More.
This is the one I want to get.
Oh, those are good, man.
My brother right here, Eric. It's a stone, but it's like a circle. It's like how would you describe it?
Cylinder. That's
like a cylinder.
Yeah, but a thick cylinder.
A thick cylinder.
Yeah.
Damn, like my penis, dog. Damn, dog.
Just bleep that out.
Bleep it out.
Nah, this is the UFC fight. This is the UFC one.
You don't have the sound effects yet?
Nah, I don't know how to do that yet.
You gotta edit those. Later.
Nah, I'm gonna leave that raw.
But
they got a 6-pack, dude, $35.
Yeah. They're good.
Yeah. But see, there's some pretty cool ones. Damn, I wish I could put it on the TV, but the other the fights on the TV. I just saw one. This is the ones I was talking about too. This is the one that comes. It's like a huge ball. Like, it looks like a boulder, and it's just a rock. And then it comes with the holder, and you put it in your freezer, and you just throw it in, and it's just a one big ass boulder.
Those are nice.
In your drink. And there's one with like a skull. Oh, here it is, the skull one. You see?
Oh,
it's a skull. So that one's legit. The skull one. So whoever likes to drink. Oh, there's a bullet one too. I didn't even know that. Look at. I don't know. Can you see?
Yeah, I can see it. Nice.
A bullet one.
But you put like 3 of them bullets, no?
Yeah, that fool put 1, 2. That fool put 4 bullets in there. I don't know. I like that boulder for you or this one, the first one I showed you.
Whichever.
The large one.
Whichever. That one's nice, man. The $16 one.
You like that one?
Yeah.
I'm gonna get it for you next week.
It's cool when you have time.
Nah, next week. I already said it. Next week. Compa, what do you want? You want one too? I get you one.
Let's get one.
Yeah, all right. See, look at this. I have two for you, dog, but you weren't drinking. I left them in the freezer for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ahora, es que ya venía bien fumigado.
Damn. All right, guys. My bad. The whole fight, dog. We're first round, 4 minutes, 18 seconds.
No, really.
4 minutes. The 1 minute round. The 1 minute and first round has gone by. Yeah. 1 minute. So we're not that lost yet, bro. So don't even trip.
But honestly, it's pretty much the way the second fight started. Kane just came in straight with the pressure. Came in straight with the pressure. He just.
What do you think about that, dog? Because I notice a lot of fighters, you could be a great fighter, but when that pressure changes, when that pressure comes onto you, it just destroys you. So do you think it's more of a, your game plan is out the door, or is it you can't handle that pressure and you're not good enough to adapt to the new?
I think it's the second one. Because honestly, I think as a fighter that you need to be prepared. If you know that your opponent is gonna bring the pressure, you should be prepared for something like that. You know?
Yeah.
And then and the way I see it, JD is he's not prepared for that. He's just he's too just like I said, the puncher's chance.
Yeah.
He steps back and he gets out of positions, he gets out of angle, and he just can't keep up with it.
Yeah.
His condition just begins to diminish. He begins to.
So what you're saying is more of a like he's trying to go for that home run. That's like the only thing he has, that home run swing.
Yeah, and this is where he got exposed, because
Yeah.
before that, people were just hyping him up that just a great heavyweight, this and that.
We're just trying to drop a right bomb.
Yeah, but
connect.
If you look at it, he's just being exposed, and you know what? And probably this ties back to why he kept losing fight after fight, because a lot of times,
takedown.
A lot of times when fighters lose, people are watching. Yeah. Fighters watch, or they go back and they watch his fights and they study him, and they say, "Oh, you know what? He has trouble doing this. He has trouble doing this, so I'm gonna try to kind of mimic this." You know, nobody could have done it like Kane. Honestly, of the current fighters, nobody could have done it like Kane. But maybe some of them were able to kind of give it maybe 50 of what Kane, 50% of what Kane brought. And I think that's why he kept losing on and off. You see it all the time. Fighters get exposed. They see their weaknesses, and honestly, something like that, like a skill like that, to like fight, to kind of fight backwards, to have good feet movement like that, is something that doesn't happen over 1 year, over 2 years. It's something you kind of gotta.
You gotta train for it.
Yeah, you gotta train for it.
Like train for it. Yeah.
Like Connor.
Yeah.
That has been his thing for
but dude, that
for years and years and years, and he's always been able to jump back and pop right in, hit him with. And that's why I think he got exposed, JDS, and he kept going.
Well, dude, that thing's crazy, because if you talk about Connor, like people would make fun of him at the beginning when he first coming up. He would train differently. He would do what was it, like that dancing where he would like try to keep his balance. Like he would like learn how to balance his body. So that's how he kind of like Connor. That's how he would like do those like side punches. And he would stay like he does the rolls and stuff. He does like weird workout, but it's like
he'll be like
he'll just be moving a lot. But it'll be like what you just said. Like he'll predict the pressure. He'll train for that pressure.
Like when he draw on Jose Aldo, right?
Yeah,
he's just like,
exactly.
And then he comes and
he just moves to the left and just drops that left hand just like nothing.
Yeah.
Like, how many fighters do that when his body's like out of angle and he still has all that power?
Yeah.
It's just that training. And I think that's what's the difference with a heavyweight. That heavyweights probably can't do that.
True. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right. It's just tougher for them, you know?
Yeah.
Because there's some fighters who could do that.
Yeah, like Brock Lesnar could move like a fucking cat.
Oh, dude, that fool.
He can move.
That fool's a beast, dog. So,
I seen a lot of heavyweights in the octagon, but Brock Lesnar's probably one of the most athletic. I could see him moving up and down in the octagon. Yeah,
I dig. Imagine, dude, being like a fuck in the 1700s, 1600s, like a fool, like an army of fools that big, dude. For reals, dog.
They who was it? It was Joe Rogan. He was all like, "You look up and you see a 300-pound Viking coming at you." Like, what the fuck? He has that sword, right? He has that Viking sword.
Yeah.
He has that Viking sword.
Dang, that fool's a beast.
Who was the announcer? The Goldberg. He's all like, Brock Lesnar with size 3XL custom made gloves on.
Yeah.
He's all like, what the?
How big is that fool?
He's like 6.
Google that shit, compa. You're Jamie for us, dog, for real.
But again, Brock Lesnar, back to wrestling, man. He was he was a really good wrestler. He was really good wrestler.
Who's high? JDS?
No, Brock.
Brock, or
he was a really good wrestler.
Brock's like 6'3", I think. I looked him up the other day.
Damn, what were you looking him up for? He was like, Brock.
No, because my brother was he's 6'3".
6'3".
Yeah, no, it's because my brother was asking me some shit about him. Yeah, who was taller, him or Nate Diaz? I was like, bro, Brock Lesnar. He's a big fan of Nate Diaz. That one.
Dude, Nate Diaz is a badass, dude. For real, Nate Diaz is a badass.
Yeah, he is.
Something that always just amazed me about Nate Diaz and his brother too, Nick Diaz. They do triathlons. Triathlons. What is it called?
Triathlons.
but they do it with such regularity that you're like, wait, why? You know, they just wake up and say, oh, okay, let's go do a triad. And like, damn, and those are tough, man. The running, the swimming, and the biking.
Yeah.
And the condition, and they're smoking weed, and they're doing
But
it.
that's just genetics, dog.
Yeah,
For reals,
just
dude.
the condition.
Just like now, you know who too? El Cucuy. Tony Ferguson, dog. That fool has crazy
he's
ass.
a different specimen. Ese güey es otro pedo, güey.
For reals, dog. They
He's
have
something
like
else, güey.
they have some crazy ass genetics where they could just run, dog. They could just do crazy cardio. They don't get tired.
You know, that's always fascinating, man. Honestly, like just the condition to run for miles and miles. Like I've heard of how they call ultra marathons. Have you heard of those?
Yeah.
People that train for 50 miles.
Dude,
what?
what's that fool's name?
They train for
Goggins.
100-mile marathons. There's one called
the big 250 or something like that. The big 130.
No, there's a very popular one called the it's like 100-mile marathon.
What was the one on March?
That's the LA Marathon. That's the LA Marathon. I'm gonna start training for the LA Marathon for next year.
Oh, you were
I
gonna
wanted
do
to do it this year, but honestly, I wasn't ready for it. Like that's 26 miles, and I really don't want to be that guy
The dice.
that dies like a quarter way through, not even a halfway through, a quarter way through, and then start running, and then again die out a quarter way through, a halfway through this time. Yeah, but this time I'm gonna start training for the LA Marathon. Hopefully, I'm gonna try to do a half marathon.
Yeah.
Start off with a half, and then move my way up to the LA Marathon, and then maybe if that gets good, I can probably go for more. The something 100. I forgot how it's called though.
Dude, there was Goggins.
Mm-hmm.
He's the one that he did 100 miles in less than 24 hours. And then after
David Goggins. Yeah, I listen to him a lot. He's probably very inspirational guy.
Compa, you got to listen to David Goggins, dog. That fool, oh damn. He's that dude that ran like 200 miles. He ran like 70 something miles in one day.
I never heard about him. He's probably been living under a rock.
It's because Compa stays busy, dog, for real.
Nah.
That fool be doing stuff. He doesn't tell us though.
No.
Damn, King Velasquez, JD right here, second round, 2 minutes 30 seconds.
You guys seen that Tony Ferguson Cucuy, he made a weight. He still made a weight.
He still made weight?
Yeah. He posted up on social media saying like, look, I weigh 155.
Yeah, but that fool stays in shape.
Okay, the Leadville 100. It's probably one of the toughest.
What is it? Describe it to people that can't see what we're talking about.
Okay, so right here it says is an ultra marathon held annually near Leadville, Colorado, through the heart of the Rocky Mountains.
Damn, Colorado?
Yeah, the course climbs and descends 15,600 feet.
Damn.
So with elevations ranging from 9,200 to 1,200 feet. In most years, fewer than half of the starters complete the race within the 30-hour limit.
Damn, 30 hours?
So you have a 30-hour limit to complete the Leadville 100, man. That's
damn, a day, dude. Over a day.
Just a little over a day.
A day in 6 hours. That's a lot, dude. You think you could do it?
No.
How many miles is it? 100?
100 miles.
Damn.
The miles obviously count, but it's just the
altitude.
The altitude and the elevation, the way your body needs to kind of get used to it, you know?
Yeah.
Like it's a whole different a whole different feel. It's a whole different feel. You go up, next thing you know, you're coming right back down and your body needs to adapt to it.
To breathe the air.
A whole different feel for it. And honestly, I feel like there's you need to be more mentally prepared for it than physically. Like because I mean these guys that are starting it, like obviously, man, they're physically prepared for it. Physically, they're ready for it. Like, you know, they run miles and miles every day. They train for it. Come on, like I would say over 90% of them are physically prepared for it. But if under 50% of them are completing it, it's like a whole different mentality there. Like and
David Goggins says that. He's like people say about therapy and this and that. And he's like, you gotta put your body through that much pain and block out that pain. That's when you go into your dark side. Yeah. And you just take all that hate, all that anger, all that negativity that was put on you. All that with his is like that abuse, all that you're not gonna make it, you're a loser. You take that shit out, bro.
You know, one of the quotes that I like. Oh, salud. Nothing.
Salud, compa. Much love.
One of my favorite not a quote, but sort of a saying from David Goggins. It was on an interview that he said, enlightenment
Google that shit.
through suffering.
Enlightenment through suffering.
Google that shit.
Enlightenment through suffering. So he says that in order for you to kind of like see where you really want to be, you kind of gotta suffer through through the process.
Yeah,
and only then, once you suffer just enough, you're gonna see you're gonna be enlightened. You know, you're gonna have that mentality that you need to do whatever you want to do. It's a pretty cool interview. He has it with
JD has got him real good right there.
Yeah, it's the first. If you YouTube it, it's the first one. It says enlightenment through suffering, and it's by Goggins, and yeah, he just talks about that, and that's probably one of the
enlightenment by.
Yeah, the very first video.
Enlightenment through suffering in ultra running. Damn, send me that. It's 7 minutes long. Dude, I've heard some of his podcast. Like I heard a few podcasts with him, and that fool just says fuck it. He says fuck it a lot.
Look, listen to this.
They're reacting to their
Copyright.
You could put it. I'm pretty sure.
Even when given the opportunity to set a goal for themselves, they generally don't set the right goal, right? Because they don't know what the fuck they're doing. Because they don't even know who they are fundamentally.
So there's an interviewee. This is Goggins.
It was important for me to finally realize, stop being all these fake people I used to be, stop being afraid. There was no growth until I cut myself down to nothing, to the person I really was, the real human being. And once I found out who I really was, that's when I started growing. I was trying to build on top of a lied, fucked up foundation. You can't build a house on a fucked up foundation. So I had to get down to the actual mineral soil.
Get some. Get whatever you want.
And that's when you can start.
There's Coke in the refrigerator.
And what is the role that suffering plays in that, or the willingness to suffer?
It starts to peel all those layers away, all those artificial layers away. If you're willing to suffer and go back in the grind, that internal dialogue you have with yourself when you're in misery and you're uncomfortable, it's a real, scary, unfiltered, no lying dialogue between you and yourself. And people know exactly.
Yeah, I recommend you guys go watch. You go check out the video. It's called Enlightenment Through Suffering in Ultra Running. And yeah, maybe he's trying to apply it to running, but I think generally speaking, if you could apply it in life,
Let's digest what he just said. Let's unravel that. What do you say when he's like, stop being that, when you become the real you? And I think that's something that's true for a lot of people, dog. When you start pursuing that fake you and you just focus on what you want, I think that's also when you could just push through a lot of crap.
Yeah, you're right. And I think that happens through just trial and error. You gotta keep pushing to see who you are. You find who you are, and then once you finally find who you are, you, like you say, you just gotta cut yourself down till you can't handle no more. And then I think once you finally
cheers.
Salud everybody.
Salud,
brothers. Familia right here, for real. I love these guys.
Once you finally suffer enough, then you're gonna be like, oh, okay,
hey, just like
this
diamonds,
is who I
dog.
am.
Just like that. Diamonds are made with pressure, dog.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Hey, right now, third round.
Oh,
JD's in the floor, dog, getting whooped. This is the third fight, everybody.
He's getting hammer fist.
Ooh, just fell, and he's still defending himself.
His legs just wobbled. Oh, look, you saw
he wobbled. Yeah, they're
referee Dean. He pat him in the back, but he let the fight keep going.
He let the fight go, dog. These are beasts right here. These are, oh man, JD is just bleeding.
Oh, he's leaking.
Yeah, he's bleeding, dog.
Oh, he knows Cain Velasquez is the real deal.
These are men right here, real men.
Look at JDS with the TNT logo. Is it TNT or no?
TNT.
Have you noticed these fools don't wear their sponsors no more on the shorts?
Oh,
they just wear the Reebok shorts.
Yeah, because
to look more professional too.
Well, that was a contract with Reebok. Reebok signed the contract with them, and they said you can't put nothing else but the Reebok logo.
They get paid an automatic check, bro, just to fight. Like, it's just as Reebok. They get like 40,000-50,000 just for when they fight.
But they put all the sponsors all over the octagon. Oh yeah, at the end.
They proper 12 on the counter fight. That fool was getting his ass kicked on top of his own. Oh man, Habib, I was sad, bro. That was a sad
but in the Cowboy one, you saw when he beat him, he goes like, proper 12.
We were there, dog. We were there. Hell yeah. Eric didn't want to go. He was being a hyena.
Man, that shit was.
She was a grand a ticket.
Hell yeah. Hey, Copa, was it worth it? It was worth it.
Yeah, it was worth it.
It was worth it, dog.
It's a story to tell, man. It was a. Just since we got to Vegas, it was just a wild night. Even
Dude,
after what happened with my cousin,
everything, dog. It was just
everything.
wild night, dog. It was one of those nights that when they say whatever happened in Vegas, dog, it was you had to be there. And we were drinking, we were having a good time. Yeah, we were just chilling, dog. It was dog. It was
a mess out there.
I was getting at a cop crossing the street, and I told him, "Hey, arrest this fool." And I was telling him to arrest Manny.
We were wilding out.
Dang, and the worst part was, well, for me was when we parked like in the fourth level of the parking. We left.
I forgot.
And then we were about to go enter, and Manny's like, "Oh, fool, I forgot my phone in the car."
Yeah, we had to go back.
Dang, that's like a 10-minute walk, bro. For real, it's not even like
it was a sick ass experience, though.
Yeah.
Even when Connor won, man, it was bananas.
It was bananas.
It was just the atmosphere. I was telling my girl.
Yeah.
I was like, man, just the fucking electricity in there in that room.
Dog, for real, dog.
Yeah, just being there where just the atmosphere where you could feel that shit. Where you just could feel it in the air. Way.
Those Irish, they get rowdy too, huh?
Yeah, dude.
They're like the Mexican fans, the Irish.
No, dude, for reals, dog.
They were partying their ass off outside.
Dude. Yeah. Well, my compa said right now, dude, it's facts, dog. Like everybody that tells me that went to the fight, they would say, "Oh, was it worth all that money for 40 seconds?"
It was worth it.
It was worth it.
Damn worth it.
Wait, the fight was 40 seconds?
40 seconds. Oh, dude,
it was less than a minute.
Because they let it go for 40 seconds.
Yeah.
Because he dropped them like in 20-something seconds.
It was Conor against who again?
Cowboy Cerrone.
Cowboy Cerrone,
yeah. Damn, it was dude, when we got there, and then you could just hear the song. When the song started, the Conor, and then the foggy, what's it called? The song Foggy Dew kicks in, dude. Everybody just starts.
Yeah.
Dude, for real, I mean, you feel that energy, dog. I know people say that, but dude,
I felt like I just felt like the building was gonna collapse.
Yeah.
Everybody was just shaking. It felt like an earthquake inside there. Everybody was just happy, just stomping the floor. Like,
dude, when the Notorious part comes in, the Biggie Smalls, the whole 20,000 people,
Notorious.
Dog. Yeah,
that shit sounded hard.
And then his face comes out on the screen. Damn, dog, for reals, it's one of those things that you gotta be there.
Game time, man.
Yeah, dude, you knew it was just loud. People jumping, and then after that for one dude, things got crazy, bro.
Yeah, it was wild. Everybody was there.
Yeah.
Tom Brady, Batista, Tommy Chong?
I don't know.
From Cheech and Chong, and
yeah.
There was just a lot of celebrities there. You know,
it was sick.
It was sick.
It was a sick ass shit, dog.
Good looking now.
Don't even trip.
At first, I hated compa. I was like, hey,
tell them the story, dog.
So when compa was like, hey, let's go watch Conor fight. I'm like, I'm down. How much are the tickets? I was like, you know what, compa? Like, honestly, I'm gonna budget. Make sure you don't get no tickets over 500. He's like, nah, don't even trip. Yeah, I got it. He calls me back. Compadre, I got the ticket. I was like, yeah, all right, let me see what kind of seats did you get? And they're like, we're gonna be over here. I'm like, damn, that's pretty damn good seats. He goes like, you just owe me this. I was like, oh, for sure, just send me my receipt. I'll pay you when I see you. My receipt gets there. I'm like, what the fuck? This is almost $900 and something.
It was over $900.
It was 900 and something. I was like, this is almost a grand way. If we didn't give a fuck about my limit. He's like, let's just go.
It was over 1,000 because they charge you to give you the ticket, so they put it over $1,000.
Over 1,000.
Yeah, dog. But dude, that shit was worth it, dog.
It was a great experience with it. You know, honestly, I don't take nothing back. All around there, the whole night for me was...
The whole night was dope, dog. It was a sick.
It was crazy. Night. It was a crazy night. Even after the UFC fight, we still saw more fights after.
We saw more fights after, dog.
And even live right there next to us.
We saw live fights after, dog. It was just crazy.
We even saw more blood than we saw in the fight of Donald Cerrone and Conor McGregor.
For real, dog. We saw other fights,
Can
dog.
you imagine all the fights that go on after the fight,
dude?
Man? On the street, all over the bars. People just get rowdy when they see fights.
And it's just people with the Irish flag, dog. That's not a lie.
They're
in the
just
street.
wilding now.
The
fools are just like faded. They're drunk, just running up and down the strip.
You get scared, dog.
Outside of T-Mobile Arena, I was just like, man, hopefully none of these fools bump into us and try to start something, man, because we're gonna do a ruckus.
The Irish, they're like the Mexican whites.
Yeah, exactly.
They got the Mexican. Yeah,
they got to fight everybody. They're drinking all the time.
They get rowdy. They're drinking. They like that.
Come on, mate.
Conor said in an interview, he's like, yeah, Mexican. I chase big booty and drink too. I forgot what interview it was, but he's like, yeah, no, but they have the Ese ambiente, you know, like drinking,
like,
get
screw it.
rowdy, drink, get fight, get drunk.
Damn,
You see.
dog.
Yeah.
But then it's a little scary, dog, huh? When you're there and there's like a whole bunch of white people, just like an army of like, like a little platoon of white
It's
people,
like that.
dog.
It's like fucking Conor McGregor called them fools to come over, huh? It was a shitload of them.
Oh, it was
like-
insane,
Yeah.
dog.
They're diehard fans, man.
Yeah, they are diehard
Because after
fans.
and when we were going when the fight ended and it was done, like, I remember when we were outside, it was maybe like 60, 70 people.
They were having like 2 mosh pits outside of T-Mobile Arena.
I'll show it to you after we're done.
It's the same way when Canelo fights. When Canelo fights,
The Mexicans.
the raza.
I want to go
just-
to one of those. Honestly, I want to go to
The
one of
raza
those.
crosses the border
Damn,
and
that was
they're
super bleeding. They're gonna stop that or
No, they already
what?
stopped it.
No,
Damn,
they
look
don't
at
stop
that.
it. They don't stop it
He
right
gets
here.
knocked out right here.
He actually gets knocked out on the
Damn.
floor. He
All right,
gives
right here.
up.
This is the 4th round, and JD. Sorry,
Damn.
guys, we were like busy talking
He's
about other
straight
fights.
leaking.
Give him the elbow.
Yeah,
He got
elbow
an elbow to the
to
eyebrow,
to the left side.
and that thing's just cut. It's just dripped. But he's a beast, dog. That was sucking it up.
Oh
He's
yeah.
still taking it. That was sucking it up. He's going for
Oh,
bomb.
you saw that bomb he was
Yeah.
trying to drop?
Yeah, that thing
If he would have connected there, he would have probably got him again, like in the first time they fought.
This is the 4th round, 1 minute left.
The trilogy.
Oh man, this is the trilogy. Damn, just blood everywhere.
Oh.
Blood everywhere. The elbow.
It gets really hard for
open.
them because they're bleeding.
Ooh,
they just get really
elbow.
slippery.
Damn, that
You see how they
elbow,
get?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Oh man.
dude. If you're not watching this, watch it. This is the trilogy. This is
Cain
part
Velasquez
3.
came for a war. He knew this was gonna be a bloodbath.
JD is just bleeding. His right eyebrow is just ripped apart because of those elbows.
Yeah,
They're just elbowing each
It
other.
was one of them elbows he gave Cain Velasquez.
Oh my god.
But
JD's throwing bows. He's throwing
Junior
elbows.
Dos Santos is throwing them elbows right back at him.
Damn, the elbows are dangerous, dog. For real.
Yeah, they'll cut you up
They'll
nasty.
cut you up, dude. For real. Hey, Eric, let me elbow you real quick.
But Cain Velasquez is eating them elbows up
Hell
though.
yeah,
He keeps
dog.
coming.
CTE, dog.
He keeps coming.
Hey, shout out to this is another episode of Wings and Things, side edition of the UFC companionships, where we review fights, we get drunk, and then we eat random foods.
Ah, huevo.
So we got my compadre Manny. Shout out to my brother and my other brother Eric.
Y aquí estamos como pan, eh?
Just drinking all night, dog.
Bien
Today's just the night.
macizo.
You know it.
Damn, dog. Eric. And then we got the good drinks,
I
dog.
love you guys, man.
I love you too, dog. We got the good drinks. I got whatever they love. They love fucking Black Label. I got them Black Label,
I'll
baby.
drink anything. I'm
Black
starving.
Label, dog. And then next week we're gonna bring Stones. We're gonna bring
Stones. I
Bring
mean the
Stones,
mezcal.
dog. I got your Stones
Hey,
too, dog. They're in the
look at the
freezer.
mezcal.
All right. One of these days, we'll
I'll
do
bring
a
it to
podcast
you.
at my house. We'll do a hot box.
Oh hell yeah!
right,
Let's
that'd
go
be
right
sick.
now. Let's go.
Yeah, no.
We're in quarantine right now.
We'll do it one of
Shouldn't
these
be
days.
here. We shouldn't be.
No. Just not bring any laws. We have a 6-foot table separate.
Yeah, we do. Everybody's 6 feet away.
Yeah, there's a 6 feet
we,
right
we
now.
got the extended cords for our headsets, so don't
Yeah.
worry. Hey guys, hey,
We're safe.
people listening, don't be a hater, dog.
Yeah, we're
Don't be a
following
hater.
protocol right
We're
here.
following protocol, dog. And then when we get busy, dog, we hit it from the back.
That's all
I
you.
don't know about that. I don't know about that.
That's
No,
all.
not
That's all you.
us, dog. The chicks, dog.
That's Jamie talking. That's not Fidel.
That's not Fidel, dog. That's
That's
Jimmy.
Jamie
Dog.
talking.
Jimmy, dog. Jimmy gets crazy for real.
Jamie
Oh,
is otro pedo. Man.
Jimmy raw dogs, bitches.
Yeah, Jimmy. I remember that time. Oh, no. I don't know. Talk about it right here. We'll talk in the next podcast.
Next podcast. We're
I
not,
got stories with that boy Jimmy, man.
Damn. All right. Hey, I think they're about to call the fight.
No, they're not.
Nah.
No, this goes all the way. I think
Damn.
this fight gets stopped like probably like
Halfway through the
15
fifth.
seconds before the
ends?
fifth round. Yeah, before the. Yeah.
Damn. Okay, right now, I don't even know what round it is. We've been getting drunk. And, okay, fifth round. Fifth round just started. And JD's eyebrow is just
These are
torn.
championship.
These are championship
rounds.
That's what's up. Compa knows what's up. The eyebrow is gone, bro. Please watch this fight. JD versus Velasquez part 3. Watch all 3 of them. They're fucking amazing. And dude, this was
This is one of my
his
favorite
girdle
trilogies
is
from
white.
MMA.
Now it's pink because all that blood. mixed with
Exactly.
white
His
and
shorts
sweat.
were white.
They were
now
white.
they're like pinkish,
They're like
reddish.
pink, dog. It's just a brutal fight, dude. Dang, I think it'll
Full
be
of
hard.
blood.
Imagine,
Look how he's holding his hand. With.
dang, imagine
So-
his mom watching this fight. Just your son getting whooped.
I was like, mijo, you got your ass whooped.
Jackass bad grandpa in the background being promoted.
Totally can't. Got your ass whooped by the Mexican.
Shout out to Grey Goose. Shout out to Proper 12. Shout out to Johnny Walker Black.
La tiqueta negra.
Etiqueta Negra, dog. I got some right there, dog. And I got the mini ones too.
Shout out to
Those are
Kalua's
good, man.
nightclub.
Oh, another shout out to Kalua's Nightclub with a K, baby. Look it up
Case,
once
La
quarantine's
Oficina.
over. You want to have good times with live band, good drinks, good micheladas, then roll up through Kalua's, dog.
Kalua's is a spot for las micheladas. Las caluenses.
If you throw in Wings and Things, 10% off.
Easy.
Fuck it.
Fuck it.
This is the 5th round, 3 minutes and 32 seconds in or left. There's just blood everywhere. It's like a period everywhere right now, dog. For real. Damn. Not a lie, I'm pretty drunk.
The only thing I didn't like about it when Ken Velasquez transcended to WWE to wrestling is that they matched him up right away. Ken Velasquez versus Brock Lesnar at this show called Super Showdown. The Super Show. So I don't know. It was something. Gotta look it up.
Look at that shit up.
But
if you want some fresh stones, dog, there's some in there, dude. Want me to bring them?
Let's go right now with the food.
All right.
No,
all right.
with the food, so.
I got you, compa. You want the stones too, or what?
it was at Crown Jewel. Ken Velasquez versus Brock Lesnar. I think it didn't last no more than 88 seconds.
Was that like around the same time the first fight lasted? Or?
No, this was actually like this was it says right here. It was 9 years after their encounter in MMA and UFC. Man. 9 years after, they met up at this pay-per-view called Crown Jewel. Damn. WWE Network. Where Brock Lesnar taps out Ken Velasquez in 88 seconds. Yeah.
But how much of the
he taps him out like with a Kimura lock.
How long did the first fight between them on Fox Sports? When was it? Also 88 seconds. Did they try to make it the same time length?
No, because
the first one. Remember the first one was in the first round too, right?
Yeah. Damn. Yeah, but no, that was not Fox. That was with Brock and Kane. You're confusing it with Junior Dos Santos.
That was JDS.
Don't confuse compa, dog. That doesn't. You can't confuse that.
No, you're right. You're right.
I know these facts about my boy Kane.
It went to the second round, the Brock and Kane.
It was the second one.
All right, look at the highlights right here. Look at the eyebrow punches, dude. The face punch,
that's
dude.
It?
Damn, yeah, it's done, dude. We've been talking about UFC while watching UFC. We didn't even enjoy this legendary 5-round fight, dog. Just look at that right hand to the chin by Velasquez to JD, dog. JD got whooped. You know, which is surprising if you think about it. After the first
you
fight,
seen that alligator roll? He just came out of there like, no, look, this is where he gives up. He's just like, no more.
Done.
He just putting his head down. He can't defend himself. He's like, that's it.
Shout out to what's his fool's name?
Herb Dean.
Herb Dean is dope.
You know, he used to be an MMA fighter before.
Yeah, he was. Yeah,
I seen him the other day fighting in YouTube. I was tripping out.
Yeah, dog.
I didn't know that about that.
I want to put my son into
shout out to
wrestling.
DC right there and the whole
DC's
AKA.
Great, dog. Shout out to DC. That was dope. Hey, that fool has heart, bro. That fool, even when he lost to Jones, that fool cried and he had heart, bro. He gave it all. You have to respect the heart, dog.
He actually professional when they talk about Jones when he's a journalist doing all that stuff.
A commentator.
Yeah, he's always talking. He don't talk down on him. He talks facts. He talks like how he's one of the greatest to do it. You know, he's never talking down on him.
Hey everybody, this is another episode of Wings and Things Fight Companion with my compadre Manny. Shout out to Kalua's Nightclub and my other brother, fucking Eric, dog. I don't know if you guys want to shout anything out, your social media.
Aquí estamos como hueso, Fidel.
That's what's up.
Gracias, Bill.
You guys want to shout out anything?
No, just it was fun. This is my first podcast ever.
This is actually my first podcast too. We're just gonna get better at this, bro.
I was a little skeptical about how it's gonna go, man, but I see why the hype is real.
Yeah, dude. Didn't I tell you it was fun?
The hype is real, man.
Damn, we just watched 3 fights right now, bro.
This is fun. Watching the fight, just talking.
Yeah. Next week, let's do
We'll do the Nate Diaz.
The Nate Diaz UFC or what other fight?
Connor.
All right, guys. So we're gonna call it a night, but we're still gonna keep drinking.
Let's keep the night going.
Let's keep the night going. Hopefully, you guys stay safe. Tune in for next week for another fight companionship. We'll watch more UFC. This one's an all UFC commentary. But take care of yourselves and good night.